writing about your influences with people like Krupa, and obviously you're very visual on stage when you play, and it's one of the things you're known for. So I wonder if you got some of that from the likes of Gene Krupa, who's very flamboyant.
Totally. He was like my mentor. The first album I had was a Krupa and Rich album on Verb. It was just called Krupa and Rich. And that album like really inspired me, to, to learn how to play solos, because they used to play solos and play time. But and then the Gene Krupa story came out, the movie, and that was like unbelievable. I was like blown away by that movie. And I bought the soundtrack album, and I learned every note on the soundtrack album of Gene Krupa.
Yeah.
And seeing the movie, I saw all the showmanship stuff, and I said, wow. And then I used to see Gene Krupa once in a while on TV, on jazz shows and different shows on TV, late night shows, and Playboy. There was a Playboy TV show, uh, after hours Playboy show, and he was on there a few times, and it was like he was like my idol. Then Buddy Rich was my second idol. I got to hear Buddy on that same album, and I was like, whoa, this guy's an animal. So I started learning a little bit of both of them. So I always say I got my vicious playing from Buddy and my showmanship from Gene.